The things that stays in my head is when you fought Frank Shamrock and you broke his arm. Was that? Do you remember the moment when you broke his arm? Did you know?
Yeah. I knew I heard him in the first round with the kick because he was blocking like if I was throwing a hook. So he's blocking it like I was punching him, but it was my shin bone. And I saw him like, that pain. And I knew it wasn't broken then, but then I kept kicking because he kept blocking that way. And I remember going back to the corner thinking that if I kept kicking at his head and he blocks that way, I'm going to break his arm. And I remember in the third round when I kicked and I hit him, I heard it was so loud, like I can hear the bone snap. It wasn't like a little fracture. It broke like that. And it was so loud that I knew that his arm broke. But he was such a tough competitor. I came in at him. I saw him try to shake it off. And, I remember I threw a couple punches. I had him on the fence. I even round kicked his face and he even punched me with the same arm. And then that hurt him even more. And I stood there for a second and I walked back to my corner. And I remember Javier Mendez, he's like, I'm all, it's over. And Javier said, it's not over till it's over. I'm all, oh, it's over. Look at, he's laying down over there. And then Javier looks over there and then, that's when, we just all started celebrating. So, yeah.
You in the stadium, in the middle of all of that, the crowd, everything, you kicked his arm and you heard it snap like a board.
It was louder than a board. It was how I would describe it is almost like it's just loud. Like it's loud.
And when you saw him lying down, it was done, eh?
Yeah, I went back to my corner. I peeked out and I saw him. He never made it back to a stool. And when I peeked out, he was on his knees and then he fell over and rolled on his back. I was like, oh, it's done. It's over. And then, Javier's like, it's not over till it's over, But it was definitely loud because I remember Javier told me, no wheel kicks or anything in the first round. Just get your points on him in the first round. And I remember I did a wheel kick and he ducked right underneath it and bumped me. And I flew like right to my back and popped up on my fours and he jumped on. He tried to put a guillotine on me. And I popped up and then I couldn't hear anything because the crowd was so loud. And when I remember I came back and Javier's I told you not to do any wheel kicks. And I was like, I couldn't hear you. He's no, I told you before the fight. I was like, yeah, you did.